So you bought an email list and scraped off all the emails on your contacts on LinkedIn. And now you're wondering why no one is responding to your emails and why all your emails are just going straight to spam and people are unsubscribing like crazy. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you are pretty much like this. You are junk mail. No one asked for it and no one wants it. So you go right here. You do not have to be the junk mail of email. There is a better way that you can harness the amazing power of email. And the best part, no algorithm, no confusing features, and no screen trolls leaving you weird comments. I'm Torie Mathis, and I am here to show you that digital marketing doesn't require crazy tech skills, buckets of cash, or a dedicated staff. In fact, you don't even always need a lot of time. What you need is to be smart. And your email list is one of the smartest tools that you can have. That is, if you build it right. You know, email, it really is pretty amazing. Even though it's been used widely for well over 25 years, it continues to be one of the most powerful marketing tools ever. Now, email may not be as sexy as the newer digital marketing techniques such as social media and push notifications, but it continues to be incredibly effective at converting people into paying customers. More effective by other methods by far. Did you know that every dollar you spend on email marketing, you can expect to get $32 in return? That is a 3,200% ROI. And that 49% of consumers say they'd actually like to receive promotional emails from their favorite brands on a weekly basis. And with over 4.3 billion, that is billion with a B, people using emails, that is half the planet. Crazy, right? With all the talk about the power of social media, it is really easy just to forget how effective email is when it comes to building your business. But the truth is that email remains one of the most effective marketing tools there is out there. We may ignore all of the notifications on social media. We may screen every single phone call we get, but we still pay quite a bit of attention to our inbox. That means if you can get permission to someone's inbox, then you gain access to their attention. Can you think of something more important than that? There are few things that are more valuable to your marketing efforts than your email list. But building an email list, it takes a little work. After all, people aren't going to just hand over their email address for no reason. With billions of spam emails sent out every single day, it's important to give people a compelling reason to give you their email address. You need to know the secrets to getting others to give you their contact information. And that's where we come in. I have 10 hacks for you to build your email list quicker. And by the end, you are going to have a solid strategy in place for adding hundreds of people, if not thousands of people, to your email list. One thing to note though, before we get started, in order to build an email list, you need a dedicated email marketing software to store all of your contacts, enable you to send out emails, and to create pop-up forms and more. In other words, you probably don't want to use Gmail, Outlook, or any other standard email client. You want to use an email provider that is specifically designed for email marketing. Some solid email marketing options include Kartra, Constant Contact, MailChimp, and ActiveCampaign. So let's get started. Tactic number 1, valuable content. When building an email list, it is easy to just jump straight on to tactics like pop-ups or ads. But when you start with tactics, you miss the big picture. And when you miss the big picture, you won't be able to build your email list very effectively. So what is the big picture? You need to give people a compelling reason to give you their email address. Like, why should somebody give you their email address? What are they going to get out of it? You need to convince them that you offer them something valuable in exchange for their email list. You must create value. The best, most effective way to rapidly build your email list is to constantly create outstanding, high-value content that you put on your website. People only give away their email address when they're convinced that you're going to add value to them. So they don't want more emails in their inbox. They want more value in their inbox. They want to know that the emails they will receive from you will add value to their lives. So how can you show them that you'll add value to their inbox? By consistently creating compelling content on your website and then promoting that content via your email. The content should solve the biggest pain points. It should dive deep into specific subjects. It should thoroughly answer their biggest questions. Yes, there will be times when you need to send out promotional emails about your services and your products, but people will be much more likely to sign up for and stay on your email address if they know that they'll be receiving incredibly value, non-commercial content from you on a consistent basis. So how do you deliver value? You can provide things like in-depth blog posts, high-value videos, white papers, case studies, tutorials, how-to guides, and even more. In order to create high-value content, you must know your audience. You need to know what their biggest pain points are. What sorts of quick fixes and permanent solutions are they looking for? How can you serve them most effectively? How can you guide them and help them through their challenges? If you don't know what your audience's biggest pain points are, then consider surveying them. Put out a poll on social media. Ask your existing email list, if you have one, what sort of content they'd like to receive from you. Look at what your competitors are putting out. Brian Dean is a great example of building an email list and an entire business by creating amazing content. He creates incredibly detailed blog posts that walk readers through challenging SEO issues, and then he sends out these blog posts to his email list. Yes, Brian also sells services and products through his email list, but he only does that occasionally. For the most part, he promotes high-value content that he has created. The result is that his email list has ballooned into the hundreds of thousands. Considering following Brian's example. Work hard to consistently create compelling content that people will want to receive in their inboxes. Give them a good reason to sign up for your email list. And once they're on your list, give them a reason to stay. Tactic number 2, create pop-ups. Now that we've talked about the big picture of email list building, let's move on to some specific tactics. Email pop-up forms are one of the easiest ways to capture email addresses. When you're on a website, a little box pops up asking you if you want to sign up. You can either sign up or you close the box. When Sean put a pop-up on the Miles Through Time websites, his signups increased by over 80%. And yes, they can be a little bit intrusive at times, but the bottom line is they work. There are some simple ways to make pop-ups a little bit less intrusive, like you can have them pop up just every so often, or you can have them pop up after a certain amount of time so that it doesn't completely interrupt the experience on your site. You can even have the box pop up when it looks like the person is about to exit your site. This is called an exit intent, and it is a highly effective way to capture email addresses. On your pop-up, you must tell people why they should sign up. Don't just say, "Sign up for my newsletter." Tell them why. Tell them what they will get in exchange for signing up. Will they get weekly tips? Will they get a free guide? Will they be joining 15,000 other smart people who receive your financial content from you each week? There are numerous software platforms out there that make it really easy to create pop-up boxes. Some of those include Sumo, OptimMonster, and Thrive Leads. And again, we like to use Kartra because it does pop-ups too. Tactic number 3, create a landing page. When promoting your list or your lead magnets, you do not want to send people directly to your website. That thing is the land of shiny objects. You need to send them to a landing page. Landing pages are different from pop-up boxes, that they are pages that solely exist to capture email addresses. These landing pages are usually not accessible through the navigation of your website. And they themselves have no navigation. It's sign up or leave. Now, there are many advantages to creating specific landing pages, such as you can send people directly to the page when they want to sign up for your list. No distractions. You can give them more information than you can on a pop-up. For example, if you're giving away a guide, you can include more reasons why people should download it. You can create different pages for different purposes. For example, if you have a podcast, you could create a specific landing page where you send your podcast listeners and another landing page where you send your general visitors. There are lots of ways to create landing pages, but the easiest and most common way is to use a landing page software to build your landing page. Your email software may already include a landing page builder. Using their simple drag and drop tools, you can build landing pages that look good and convert at a high rate. Some landing page builders include Unbounce, Lead Pages, and Instapages. And of course, we like Kartra because it does more than just landing pages, and it also does all of our email marketing, our help desk, pop-ups, and more. Like with pop-up boxes, it is important to give people a compelling reason to sign up for your landing page. Always answer the question, how will this help me? Is it going to help your customer? Focus on the benefits of opting into your email list. Are they getting a free ebook through your landing page? Write about all of the different ways that ebook is going to benefit them if they download it. Tactic number 4. Lead magnets. A lead magnet is essentially something that you give away to people in exchange for their email address. The people are your leads, and the giveaway works like a magnet to attract the leads. For example, let's say that you're a financial coach. You could give away a free ebook that gives tips on retirement or savings. Or if you're a fitness trainer, you could give away a checklist of exercises that would help with back pain. Really, almost anything can be used as a lead magnet. It just needs to be valuable enough for someone to give you their email. Some examples of lead magnets include checklists, ebooks, cheat sheets, product samples, discount coupons, templates, free trials, case studies, webinars, podcasts, or even premium content. Lead magnets are typically given away through your pop-up or your landing page. There are several things, though, to keep in mind regarding your lead magnets. When people sign up for your lead magnet, they have a problem that they want help with immediately. Be sure to send your lead magnet as soon as the person gives your email address. You can set your autoresponder to send it right away. Lead magnets need to be valuable. If they're not, people simply won't sign up for them. Be sure that what you're giving away is valuable. When writing the copy on the pop-up or the landing page, focus all on the benefits that your page visitor will get when they download the lead magnet. You want to show them how valuable your lead magnet really is. You need to convince them that your lead magnet is worth giving up their email address. Tactic number 5, do a giveaway. Giveaways are a fantastic way to get hundreds, even thousands of email addresses. If you're looking to supercharge your list building, it's difficult to beat a giveaway. The way it works is actually super simple. In order for people to sign up, they must give you their email address. And that's it. Super simple. And you can give away just about anything. Physical products to coaching sessions to digital downloads to really anything in between. You are only limited by your imagination. A few things though to think about if you do a giveaway, because I see people make this mistake all the time and I'm super bummed because they're wasting their time and their money. So first, the better the prize, the more likely it'll be that people will sign up. So when creating your giveaway package, think bigger and better. And to state the obvious, I would hope the prize should be something that your audience will really love and that makes sense given your business. For example, if you're a fitness coach, it makes much more sense to give away free training sessions than gift cards to unhealthy restaurants. But just don't give away something like an iPad that everyone will want. It needs to be specific to your audience and what you offer. Second, you'll probably want to use a giveaway platform to make things a little bit easy for people to enter their email address and for you to choose winners. Otherwise, the logistics of this thing can be a huge ordeal. There are giveaway platforms available including King Sumo, Gleam.io, and Rafflecopter. These platforms make it incredibly easy for people to share your giveaway on social media, which increases the likelihood of them going viral. Again, the bigger the prize, the more likely the giveaway is chances to go viral. Tactic number 6, run Facebook lead ads. Facebook lead ads allow you to promote your lead magnet and collect email addresses right on the Facebook platform. People can sign up and download your lead magnet without ever having to leave Facebook. This can be a very powerful way to grow your email list. Facebook has over 2.5 billion, yes, that is billion with a B, active monthly users. So you can be absolutely sure that your audience is on Facebook. And by using Facebook lead ads, you can connect with your audience outside of your website. Their ad platform allows you to get super specific in their ads, meaning you can target a very specific audience. For example, if you are a success coach, you could run lead ads that would be shown specifically to people who have demonstrated an interest in goal setting, productivity, or financial success. Or if you're an investment advisor, you can target people over a certain age with a specific income that read articles about finance or retirement. This ability to target specific audiences allows you to easily connect with your ideal customer. Gordon Donnelly of WordStream puts it this way: it takes 6 to 8 touches to generate a viable sales lead. And when you start to think about all of the steps your prospect has to go through in your organization before they become viable or qualified, that number may seem pretty conservative. It takes a legitimate amount of time and effort to get quality leads. Anything you can do to streamline that process is giving yourself a huge advantage. And you know what? He is right. By using Facebook lead ads, you minimize the amount of time and work someone must make to get on your list. They don't have to leave Facebook and go to your site and see a pop-up and then enter their email address. Rather, as they browse Facebook, they come across your ad, they enter their information, and boom, they are on your email list. Tactic number 7. Use content upgrades. Content upgrades work like this. First, you create a highly valuable piece of content, such as a detailed blog post or video. Then you create an upgrade that goes with the blog post. For example, let's say you wrote an in-depth blog post about a vegan diet. You could then create an upgrade, which would be something like 5 downloadable vegan recipes that go along with the blog post. But in order to get the upgrade, people have to give their email address. The reason that the content upgrades work so well for list building is that you're not interrupting their experience as you do with something like a pop-up. Instead, you are offering them something of value that supplements what they're already reading. By reading the blog post in the first place, they've already demonstrated that they're interested in that particular subject. It makes sense for them to download your content upgrade as well. Instead of offering a generic download, you're offering something that is specifically related to something they're interested in. Brian Dean, the SEO guy we talked about earlier, saw a 65% increase in his conversion rate over his generic pop-up when he implemented the content upgrade strategy on his blog posts. When creating your content upgrades, it is important that the upgrade adds additional value to the content that they're already consuming. So you need to approach the subject from a different angle. Cover additional material that you didn't cover in the original content. Create something that supplements the original content. One of the easiest content upgrades to make is a checklist that essentially summarizes everything that you said in the blog post in a concise, easy to digest manner. For example, let's say that you write a lengthy blog post about everything you should take to a photography shoot. You could then create a simple checklist that contains everything from the blog post. The reader can download the checklist, print it off, and then take it with them to photo shoots. What kind of thing do you think you could make a checklist for your business? Tactic number 8, create a quiz. People absolutely love to take quizzes. It's why sites like BuzzFeed consistently create silly quizzes like, which Star Wars character are you?
I am your father.
People love to answer questions about themselves and then get results. Quizzes are also a fantastic way for you to build your email address. You create a quiz and people give you their email address in order to see the results. But here's the thing with making a quiz and email marketing. The quiz needs to be related to your business in some way. If you create a which Harry Potter character are you quiz, you may be able to get a bunch of people to take it, but these people probably won't be interested in your business. They're like the sign up to get the iPad kind of people. You'll be adding people to your list that most likely will never purchase from you or want to work with you. Your quiz needs to be closely tied with the goals and the pain points of your ideal customer. The point is that your quiz needs to attract people who are also interested in your services and products. Your goal isn't to get as many people as possible to take your quiz. Your goal is to actually get the right people to take your quiz. People who will want to work with you. There are several platforms that make it super easy for you to create quizzes. Some of those are Quizzer, Typeform, Lead Quizzes, Try Interact, and Survey Anyplace. Same with your lead magnet, you'll want to create a quiz that adds value to the person who takes it. Your goal is not to just get their email address, your goal is to actually give them value in exchange for their email. So take the time to create a quiz that a person will want to take. Tactic number 9, promote your email list on social media. How many friends, followers, and connections do you have through social media? Probably quite a few. All of these people are potential subscribers to your email list. You should consistently promote your email list on all of your social media channels. However, when promoting your email list, don't just say,
Hey, join my email list.
You probably will not get as many signups if you do it this way. Instead, give them a compelling reason to join your list. People get so many emails as it is, and they don't just want more filling up their inbox unless you can give them a good reason. If you're giving away a lead magnet, invite your friends to download it. Regularly share your link to your landing page on your social media. Tell your followers about all the benefits that they'll get when they download your ebook or your guide or your case study. If you've created a quiz, invite your social media followers to take it. Explain how taking the quiz will benefit them. How often should you share your email list sign up on social media? Enough that people hear about it, but not so much that it feels like you're spamming them. Be balanced about what you share on social media. Share all sorts of different updates with the goal of each adding more value to your followers. The more value that you can create on social media, the more likely it is that people will listen to what you have to say. If your ideal prospect sees you, as always, creating valuable content on social media, they are going to be more likely to sign up for your list when you ask them. Tactic number 10. Add a link in your email signature. Each email that you send is another opportunity for you to build your list. The trick here is to add a link to one of your email list building tactics right in your email signature. For example, add a link in your signature that invites people to take the quiz that you created, or a link to the landing page where people can download your free guide. Combine your list building tactics for maximum success. If you want to build your list quickly, implement as many of these techniques as possible. Don't be content to settle for just one or two. If you do that, your list will certainly grow, but it will grow at a much slower rate. Instead, combine and utilize multiple list building techniques at the same time. You've learned all these techniques: creating valuable content, using pop-ups, utilizing landing pages, giving away a lead magnet, running giveaways, using Facebook lead ads, implementing content upgrades, promoting your list on social media, adding a link to your email signature. Yes, it's true that email marketing and list building requires a little hard work, but it is well worth it. Remember, the average ROI for email marketing is a whopping 3,200%. That means for every dollar that you spend on email marketing, you can expect to get $32 in return. So get to work building your email list. Combine as many of these techniques and tactics as you can, and watch your list grow like wildfire. If you're not sure what to make your lead magnet about, watch this video next where I go over the 8 best converting lead magnets and how they can work for any business, including yours.